8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
that is filthy
3,
stuff.
2,
Stem A.
1.
And roll A. Dissolve.
Next on the Fox 42 News at 9. Only 1 week left. Do you know who your candidates
Be
are?
with next.
Tonight, voters get the facts.
Omaha scores a major goal. Tonight, hockey skating its way into the heartland.
Plus, more devastation in Indonesia. Tonight, how another earthquake hits home for Metro residents.
And the Battle of the Booze. This may be a fight that can't be won. Fox 42 News starts now.
Stand by. Be with
balance first. This is the KPTM FOX 42 News at
roll
9.
B. Dissolve. Mike and Q.
Voters want
Somebody
to
want two-shot clean. Somebody
want to
push.
speak their minds tonight. They
Sorry,
battle
push
it
one.
out for a spot as Omaha's
Dissolve.
mayor. Good evening. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Represent. Somebody
And
two close up
Tracy
clean.
Jason. Clear. With
Take
just
two.
about a week until
Somebody
Omaha's
to
primary
roll C, somebody
election,
3 key.
voters are letting their voices be heard. Tonight,
Gun roll
the two
C, somebody
mayoral
3
candidates
with.
and several city council candidates got an earful. Fox 42's Joe Giles
Open,
was at
Joe.
a special forum tonight, and she joins
Take
us
3.
now live in the newsroom with more. Joe, a lot of topics on the floor.
That is right, Tracy.
Kick.
From public safety to shutting down problematic clubs to a possible smoking ban.
Somebody
People
D.
in the Benson neighborhood want to make sure their candidates get their views.
Roll
The
D.
story is News
Dissolve
6
some under.
and
Stem A.
first tonight on Fox.
Roll A. Dissolve.
About 50 people from the Benson Neighborhood Association packed a community
Kick.
church to discuss campaign promises. City Council candidates Kraft, Bedker, and Shuttle
sound
answered
next.
questions about code violations, filling vacant
What happened to my
storefronts,
sound
and
there,
including
man?
neighborhoods like Benson, Florence, and Dundee. Neighborhood development is also a major issue for Mayor Mike Fahey. He says if re-elected, he also plans to tackle finding money for development.
Roll B. Wipe sound.
The challenges with the reduction of state aid to cities, with the unfunded federal mandates,
Hang
and
on.
of course the looming debt on the riverfront development is still problematic, and we're still going to have to work our way through it.
Mike UVO.
And Mayor Mike Fahey
shot?
is being challenged by former OPD Captain Mike Friend. He says
I don't
one
have
of
a 3
his
shot.
biggest concerns is economic development. He wants to
Yeah, it's the same
more
one.
businesses
Somebody D
back to
sound.
older
Thanks.
neighborhoods and see more small businesses prosper.
Roll D. Wipe sound.
Everything the city does is tax related, so I think it's incumbent on city government
3 key clean.
to create an environment where sales tax
Go ahead and roll
continues
C,
to increase
3.
so that we can continue to provide services without having to go back to the property tax owner and ask them for more money.
Take 3, Mike Q.
And of course, voters will have
1
the
OTS
final
Taylor
say.
next.
They head to the polls a week from tomorrow on April 5th. Reporting live from the
Somebody
newsroom,
one.
Joe Giles,
Open Taylor.
KPTM FOX 42 News.
Take 1.
Some political mud is flying in the Omaha City
Camera 3, go to
Council
Jeff,
District
please.
3 race tonight. You could literally say
Somebody
it's the
ABO.
case of he said, she said between incumbent City Council member Jim Vogel and challenger Ann
Roll it.
Boyle. Backed by
Take it.
supporters, Jim Vogel
He's not giving my
lashed
take
out
back.
against comments made against him in a Nebraska Democratic Party
Great.
flyer.
B sound
Vogel
next.
claims accusations about a
Daryl, we're
decision
having a
to
problem
close
with
a
deck
portion
C.
of Woolworth Avenue and a city
Let's
lawsuit
take it out of service for the
involving a
moment.
street
Keep
painting
me
incident
posted.
are
Somebody B.
false.
Roll B. Wipe sound. Superson.
For my opponent
24
and her
seconds.
party
1 close up next.
to then
Boyles
say
and D.
that I've used my power.
Okay.
Number 1, got both officials to threaten my neighbors.
Sports
that
Open is an
my
A.
actions specifically
Don't worry about the Sports Open.
cost taxpayers thousands of dollars.
Yeah, get it. Go ahead and get it.
And then I misled the
Go ahead and get
court
it. Somebody one.
by lying in my deposition is grossly wrong, and I will not put up with it any longer.
Take 1, Mike Q.
In response, Democratic challenger
sound
Ann Boyle
next.
met with reporters an hour later,
Sorry, D sound.
alone to back up comments made in that flyer.
Roll D. Take sound.
The city
Superson.
settled out of court.
1 close up next.
And the out-of-court settlement
clear.
was
1 close up, 2 shot.
$1,000
Sports 1 and D.
plus attorney's fees, plus court costs, plus not included in that figure is the cost of the city attorney's office to settle,
10 seconds, stand by
that
1.
suit and to follow everything. Not to mention the time it took from
You have a
city
3 OTS,
employees
right?
to try to work through the entire issue and distract the city from other more important things.
Take 1, Mike Q.
Now, Vogel claims comments made against him are the result of his challenger being down in the polls. Boyle claims the facts are correct and that the public has the right to know. Election primaries are on April 5th.
Take 2.
Well, the National Hockey League may not
under
be
the 3
playing across
OTS.
the country, but in Omaha, the sport is booming.
That is definitely true.
Semi
Today, the
A.
big announcement came. Omaha is the prime spot for a
Roll
brand
A.
new team. We go down
Dissolve
to
some others,
Fox
Semi 3 OTS.
with details of today's big announcement.
Mike Q.
You know, the
Dissolve.
Omaha Knights closed up shop back
Semi
in
B.
1975. That was the last professional hockey team to call River City home. The Lancers from the junior ranks and the Mavericks from the collegiate ranks have come along since and made Omaha
Roll B.
a hockey town.
Take it.
Now they make a way for
Superson. Might be
third
D
team
sound next
joining
eventually.
the
Got
fray,
some time.
and these guys will be paid. This afternoon, the 70-year-old American Hockey League announced that Omaha will be the home of their newest franchise. The Knights of Ak-Sar-Ben will own half the team, and the NHL's Calgary Flames will, well, they'll focus in on the hockey side of the operations. Calgary's newest minor league affiliate will play at the Civic Auditorium beginning this October.
Roll D. Wipe sound.
It's equivalent for the people who aren't hockey people in here. It is
clear. VO continues 3 close up 2 OTS.
New team is going to be a B.
You get all your top draft picks.
Semi VO.
Most of our players are first, second, third-year pros that'll be in here, and that age group is not significantly different than the college team.
Mike QVO.
As for the team's name, officials want to revive the old Knights moniker. However, another franchise currently holds the rights to Knights. Just have to go through the proper legal channels to make it work, I guess. Stay tuned for more on today's hockey announcement later on in sports.
Take 2.
Okay, thanks, Jeff. And some say
hasten under to remote 4.
Or not, this major sports announcement should come as good news to you, to all of us, really.
Dissolve some under.
Fox 42's Matt Meyer joins us now live with more. Matt?
Dissolve remote.
Yeah, Tracy, when a pro hockey team comes to town, you can bet they bring with them lots and lots of money.
Roll B. Take sound.
It's too early to say how much of a boom this will be for Omaha, but no doubt it'll be significant.
Emotional equity, we think, is more important than financial equity. It's the civic pride and what's involved in a city is
I missed him.
Really
go to David.
Emotional equity aside, experts say expect millions in revenue the first year alone.
Fine.
Just imagine what a pro hockey team will do for
Camera
hotels
5.
and restaurants.
Tilt down, please.
And maybe when outsiders visit for the first time, they'll see what Omaha has to offer and come back.
We're proud to be here, and I think you'll be proud to have this team as a member of your community.
Clear.
The arrival of the yet-to-be-named hockey team will also do wonders for the Civic Auditorium.
I'm assuming car access in D.
Itself for years, the AHL team will anchor the arena and call it home, at least for the next 5 years.
Just keep me posted. I'm going to call it the wrong thing, probably.
Proud owners of the Calgary
20
franchise
seconds.
call this a perfect marriage.
The Flames are the right AHL franchise for Omaha
15.
because they share our commitment to supporting the local community.
A community that more and more is becoming known as a sporting destination.
No longer do people ask what there is to do in Omaha. They normally ask what is there to do next.
Remote, take remote Q. Semi double
box.
box.
You don't have to wonder. The season opener has already been scheduled. It is set for October. If you want tickets, believe it or not, you can get
double
them
box clean.
Go to Omaha AHL at CalgaryFlames.com.
Open Tracy. Take double.
Matt, was the team looking at any other cities besides Omaha?
Yeah, they won't tell me where exactly they were looking, but they will say they liked Omaha best. They liked our people. They liked the town itself, and they liked the Civic. That's why they came here.
Open Tracy.
One
pin right here.
Fox 42's Matt Meyer reporting live. Thanks a lot, Matt.
Take 1.
A horrible scene in Bennington today. An early morning crash takes the lives of 2 people. Rescue crews were called to the scene around 7:30 this morning. Douglas County Sheriff's officials say the driver of a 1994 Buick Regal
2 OTS going to
headed
B.
south on Highway 133. The witnesses say he passed several cars in a no passing zone, then crossed into the northbound lane, hit a Ford Taurus, lost control, and hit another car. 2 people inside the Buick were identified as Thomas Crow and Amanda Garcia Blair. They were both pinned in the car and died at the scene. A 2-month-old girl was also in that car. She was taken to the hospital with a skull fracture. The other drivers were taken to the hospital. They have non-life-threatening injuries. Crow and Garcia not wearing their seatbelts.
Take 2.
A convicted sex offender appeared in court today. Tonight he's facing murder and kidnapping charges in the death of a 10-year-old girl.
Take it.
37-year-old Roger Bentley is accused of abducting Jessetta Gage last Thursday in Johnson County, Iowa.
2 OTS
Her body was found the next morning in a rundown mobile home.
Will wipe
today,
D.
Bentley appeared in court via video link. First-degree murder and kidnapping charges were officially filed.